Check in with Janet Roach and Mike Gooding.
That's right. They're joined by 13 News Now political analysts, Doctors Leslie Caughell and Robert Watson.
All right. Thank you so much. We appreciate the fact that you're here with us tonight. And we're just talking about that Tim Kaine race. Very, very close compared. The polls had him up by 10. And then you look at the presidential race and Kamala Harris is barely up. Your thoughts on that, Dr. Caughell?
This is not what was expected in the state of Virginia. Obviously, Kamala Harris still has a path to victory, but I don't think this is what her campaign wanted to see, and this doesn't bode well, I think, for some of the other states that we'll be watching tonight.
Robert, your thoughts on Trump? He lost by 10 percentage points 4 years ago in this state. Now it looks like he's going to be a winner in this state.
Well,
it's early. I get that.
It's still early.
Not quite. Kamala's a little bit ahead.
I'm not sure what all of the factors are as to, maybe the polls were not correct all along. This definitely tests one's beliefs about whether the polls are correct.
Yeah. It seems like it is becoming more and more difficult to poll.
Absolutely. It has been consistently difficult to poll with President Trump on the ballot. And one of the reasons is he's been very, good at changing the voting coalitions, bringing out voters who don't normally vote. And it's hard for pollsters to pin those down. And Trump voters are much less trusting in universities and the news media, which makes them also kind of harder to get to respond to surveys. So this was always something we were going to be watching for. It was something I think a lot of people were thinking about because the polls in 2020, particularly in states that Trump won in 2016, did not look good.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. We're going to check back in with you a little bit later and back over to Dan and Dana.